Hi, everybody. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, here we go. Welcome, everyone, to this very special program of Beyond Dressing Well Live. I'm Mary Luandre, for those of you that don't know me. And we are live from my closet studio tonight, not my couch. This is where I teach my programs for corporations. We teach some of our private client gatherings. And I wanted to do something a little bit different tonight because we have some really special announcements. So, believe it or not, 3 years ago to this day, I turned on the camera and started this show. When we were planning the show tonight, and I actually went back 3 years and saw the date, I learned how to do Facebook Live on Small Business Saturday at my friend Janine's store. I went to her store. She's an incredible jewelry designer. We've had her on the show. She's worked for me for years. And I said, teach me how to go live. So we did a little practice in her studio. It was not perfect. And then the following Wednesday, the Wednesday after Thanksgiving, I turned on my camera. There was 50 of you on with me. I couldn't believe it. Now we have almost 2,000 people in this group. And was it perfect when we turned that camera on? Absolutely not. I had no idea what I was doing, but it was honestly magical from the very first day. So, as many of you know, I went live every single week for 2021, 2022. We've been very consistent this year as well. We've done as many as we can. We haven't done it every week, but we've really kept it up. We launched our awesome program, 90 Days to Stellar Style, from my couch. We had amazing folks on as guests. We raised money for our foundation. I have celebrated my dog, my kids, my books, my teams, my passions. It has been an incredible, incredible ride. And thank you all for being part of this journey. Tonight, 3 years is a long time, people. Tonight marks a new, exciting journey for our firm. We are launching a brand new program. We have been piloting it, keeping our mouths shut. It's been under wraps because we didn't know if it was going to work, but we've been piloting a program that we've been working on for at least 6 months. We have been piloting it with a small group of clients since September. It's called Dressing Well Insiders. And tonight, all of you are going to have the opportunity to join as well. So the live show is going to move to a quarterly program next year, just because we finally have, technology has caught up. There is so much more that we can offer this community that with the technology that wasn't even available to us last year, never mind 3 years ago. So the live show is this is the last live show of 2023. We are coming back in January with a brand new format. It will be a quarterly program. But if you love the live show, and all indications are people have really loved this show, and it has been one of the best personal and professional things I have ever done in my life. And I mean that. Having conversations during the pandemic with all of you, having this program evolve into, a pretty significant piece of our business, and giving me the opportunity to come on and share and do market research in real time and give and give and give and have all of you show up has been amazing. So I promise you the new show in 2024 is going to be as equally as amazing as we can. But for those of you who love the live show in its current format and would like to have, why this new program? We have been consistently getting feedback from people saying they want more interaction with me and the team. You can't do that without creating a new program that allows that. Everyone loves the shopping links. So it's a way for us to, the program is 12 months. We're going to go live from this studio, which I'm going to show you the program tonight. I'm going to give you a sense of what these ladies that have been on this journey with us for the last 3 months, and I'm looking at many of you right now. Thank you so much, because this was a huge leap of faith. This didn't just happen. We started having this conversation last year at this time. I actually went to summer school to learn how to do all of this stuff that we're able to do now. And now that we've gone through it for 3 months with an awesome group of women, we know this is the direction that people want. The other feedback that we got was people want a more affordable way to work with us, with less homework, something joyful, something that brings community, something that keeps them on track. Some of the folks that are in Dressing Well Insiders are private clients, but you don't need to be. It's open to all. The doors are wide open at this moment. But it's, if you're looking, and we have some wonderful women that have been on the inside with us for the last 3 months, they're going to share a couple words. But if you're looking for a 1 hour on one Monday night a month, again, we do 7 to 8, the first Monday of every month. You're going to have breakout groups where you can get to know some of the other women in the program. There's a Facebook group. You're going to have a live program taught by me and Sarah for 30-minute live Q&A. And I've learned how to, don't worry about the group becoming too big. We have figured out we can still very effectively do Q&A if the group is at a really nice size right now, but we are looking to grow it. And we, again, have invested in all the technology to allow us to do that with grace and confidence and a whole lot of fun. So the membership is $24.99 a month. I told you it was affordable. And we also, if you'd like an annual membership, that is $249. So you get 2 months for free. Sarah and Maria's over here on Zoom with me. Sarah is in the Facebook group. Hello, lovely ladies. You two have both have been on this journey since the beginning with us. They're going to be putting links in if you want to join. I think you will love it. So and another reason to join this tonight is we have, you know us, we're always going to give you some special surprises and incentives. If you join by midnight Friday night, so we're enrolling right now through Friday, you'll be entered to win 1 of 2 virtual sessions with Sarah. Those are Style Confidence Gold. Those of you that have had a virtual session, you know how awesome Sarah is. Sarah's going to do one, Jen Coletti's going to do the other one, but they're awesome. So if you join by Friday, and we are launching this tonight with you guys, because we launched everything here first with all of you, there'll be an email going out to our email list tomorrow, and anyone that joins by Friday will be put into that drawing. For you lovely ladies here on Zoom and on Facebook, we have an additional incentive. If you join by midnight tonight, you are going to receive, the first 4 people are going to get a pair of these beautiful gloves from our friends at Top It Off. And a little backstory on these, as lots of you know, and some of the women in the program have already been spoiled with some scarves from Top It Off. We have an amazing partnership with Top It Off. They are the best, women owned. If you go to a gift store all over the country, chances are you'll see some of their product. This arrived for me the day before Thanksgiving. A scarf, a pair of gloves. It's just beautiful. And one of the reasons they wanted to thank me for my business this year, but they were just awarded Oprah's favorite things for the 2nd year in a row. And I have 4 of these gloves. You couldn't even get these last year. They were like hotcakes. So they are going to sell out. But the first 4 people that join the program tonight from Facebook or Zoom, and the first one can pick pink, black and white, brown, this pretty like orangey color, Jane Matson, that says your name written all over it. We also have gift certificates to the program. So if you buy a gift certificate for a friend, we have thought it through. Or if you join tonight for yourself, 4 lucky people are going to get these gloves, and they are just awesome. So big thank you to Top It Off, because when I said, could I have a couple gloves to, I offered to pay for them. I got those 4 gloves delivered to my door with a big note saying, please accept these with our compliments. They retail for $25, so it's an extra little perk. So we will come back to our big announcement. We will come back to our lovely ladies that are going to join us tonight and share a little bit more about the program. But I am now, it's 7:15. I am going to do our program for the next 20 minutes. And I'm going to do it in a way that is similar to what people get on the inside with our new program, Dressing Well Insiders. Don't you love the name? Put in the chat if you like the name. Put in the chat if you're in the program. Share the love. Let people know why you love it. And again, we are looking to really build this thing and capitalize on the last 3 years of this amazing program and give you guys something that you really told us you want, an affordable monthly program. I will be teaching most of them. There'll be awesome Q&A. There's an amazing face group. And when you join, by the way, again, we invested in the technology. You get a welcome email. You get right in that Facebook group. You get a schedule, and you get to show up Monday night. Our December message is being delivered at 7 o'clock Monday night. So lots of reasons to join this week. Any questions, reach out to me, reach out to Sarah. We're not going anywhere. We are rocking and rolling and using all of the lessons that we learned the last 3 years to bring you an even better program. But back to tonight's program, and I know you're all here for the show and tell. That's what I hear anyway. Tonight's program is 7 items that every closet can use in December. So we did this program last year, and I've switched it up a little bit. There is a cheat sheet, so settle in and watch. And Sarah and Maria will get you those cheat sheets right after the program. But what we do first is we are doing our style polls every week. We started that last spring. They've been a big hit. Put in the chat if you like those style polls. But what it does is it allows me to really customize the content every week. And again, the live show is going to be a quarterly program. The monthly commitment from the firm is going to be this Dressing Well Insiders. But we are always going to bring you great, fresh, relevant content. So when we did the poll, it was really clear. I think it was 55% of you wanted more casual ideas. So I think a lot of you, I've got some bling here. I'm going to give you some of the tips and tricks on how you can add that holiday spirit. But the way to start planning your month of December, and many of you that have been on this show, you know how we start these months, get your calendar out. Look at what you're actually doing. We find that most women that say they have a closet full of clothes, but they still can't get dressed, it's because their lifestyle doesn't match what's in their closet. So if you have a closet full of party clothes and you don't have too many party invitations, that's not going to work. But if you have a lot of parties and you're kind of on a budget, how do you add just the right thing to get you out the door feeling your personal best without breaking the bank? Or if you're somebody that's a real homebody during December, you're an introvert and Netflix is your best friend. True confessions here. That's more me these days. You know, what do you have that makes you feel your personal best? One of the biggest trends out there right now, and it's on our list, is luxe loungewear, and I'm going to show you how I updated that part of my wardrobe. So number one is party pants, and I started with party pants because with more casual lifestyles, a lot of people want pant options. So here are a couple. These just came in the mail for me. I just ordered these. I am a Navy girl, but I don't know if you can see these. I haven't even tried them on yet, but there's like I don't know if you can see that, but there is a sparkle to them, and it's these are navy. So I have a beautiful navy sweater with some feathers, and I'm also loving winter white. See my fingernails? I even have usually start with my fingernails, by the way, whenever I'm going into a new season. For Thanksgiving, I had kind of like an orangey red, and now I went to the winter white. But I'm going to show you, winter white is on our list tonight too. Ta-da, ta-da. But I grabbed these when I saw them. I bought these at a trunk show, but I love that they were navy and cream. And I knew that I could, you guys know how I love to do the dress up and dress down game. So this cream jacket with, I didn't bring that navy sweater down. And even this alone with a cream. I even have this cream off the shoulder sweater. You know, it's not over the top, but winter white is everywhere. And whenever I introduce a new color, I go through my closet first. Not too much new with the system. There's some new stuff with the styles. And honestly, haven't worn this jacket in a while. I bought this during the pandemic, but this is going to be worn really hard now. And I am a pant girl. A lot of you are a pant girl. I went to the mall today to get ready for you guys, and I always scan all the way up to the 3X. And there are tons of party pants for every single size, if that's something you want to do. I also consider jumpsuits party pants. Isn't this adorable? I just bought this. It is $98 and I got it. I had a coupon, so it was like 70. But this, is that the cutest thing? I have we're going out to dinner, our team. I think I'm going to wear this. What do you guys think? Isn't it cute? But this is more, you know, again, it's under 100. So I don't consider that, I consider that a really nice price. And because I have so many weddings in my life right now, I know I'll wear it again. So I'm not telling you to go out and buy this as a one-off, but if you have something special, the other thing is the V-neck, these Flutter sleeves, they hide a lot. And they really show up on camera. And I know all of us have to be social media ready these days. So that's what I mean about the party pants. I also found these on the sale rack when I was running around today. They're silver. They've kind of got that high-waisted, fuller leg, but you could wear this with a black sweater and a pair of sneakers and look one way, and you could do it with a beautiful holiday blouse, and they're jeans and they're not expensive. None of the stuff I'm showing you was expensive. This top, by the way, I got it at Nordstrom today, and they had it in size extra small all the way to 3X. So that was one of the reasons why I grabbed it. But isn't that beautiful? And you could really do that with a black ankle boot. You know, shopping in your closet is still a big part of what we do. So my next, I'll go right into number 2. And even red pants. I mean, these little red, these have been in my wardrobe for 100 years. They're just, I wear these Christmas Day with a black sweater. And the other thing that you can do is go into your summer shoe closet. Like this time of year, especially if you're going to a house party or doing something at your own house, you can wear your summer shoes if you have red or something that's kind of fun. So shop those closets, bring it all out, then go to the store. So I didn't go to the store. I've been a busy girl today. I'm always busy for you guys on Wednesdays, but I went around and pull everything together. And this is my little studio where I do that. But I just wanted to show you that's like a real example of not spending any money in shopping in your own closet. All right. So the next thing that you want to do, and this was on last year's list, but it's just like a crop of holiday tops. So I was talking to someone yesterday that said she was a 16 petite and had a big bust. So I was just in the store today, and she's going to be working with Sarah in a couple of weeks. She's lovely. But I was just like, this would work for her. Like, I know this would work for her. And just coming off of, she said she has really short arms. She carries most of her weight in the middle, and she's got a large bust. So the V-neck, look for, if you're carrying weight right here, hello, all of us that are over a certain age, you can't escape it. You know, look for tops that aren't clingy. Look for ones that just float over the body. But even cooking Thanksgiving dinner this past week, which I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, by the way, this would have just been such a great thing to wear for cooking, wouldn't it? Like, you know, when it's hot, and not, it's a CC, Bloomingdale CC brand, so not super expensive. Look for these things, even at Target, tops like this that have a punch of holiday that you don't care if you get whatever on them. So a crop of holiday tops is number 2. And I picked this up for a client. A client of mine said she needed a green blouse. Isn't that pretty? I thought it was super pretty. And what I like to do, and you've heard, I can't get it on the hanger. That would help if it was on the hanger, right? It looks prettier when it's on the hanger correctly. I am practicing what I preached tonight. I have my best black pants on. You can't see them, but there they are. My best black pants, and I just bought this sweater. Do you like it? I love it. I'm going to wear it on Zoom. I have my mom's birthday party's coming up, 85. I'll probably wear it. It's cashmere and it's really warm. And I snatched it at Bloomingdale's when they were having the 30% off the 30% sale. So I bought this. This was over $200 and I got it for less than $100. And what I love about it is it's really timeless. It'll go on Zoom. It'll go to a party. Gold and black. Black is not my best color, but when I put gold with it, it really warms it up. These earrings that I already had work with it. I like to have 3 tops at the ready for holiday, if that helps all of you. Part of our message is everyday style made simple, having the things in your closet that you can get dressed in a hurry. The next one, and you guys all know how I love a vest. If you've been on this show, wanted to show you, thank you, by the way, this was the dress that I wore for Thanksgiving. I was photographed on it. People just loved it. But this is how I wore it for Thanksgiving. This is a really old faux fur vest. It wasn't that practical, to be honest, with the sleeves. So I used Karen Blosser's trick. I pay attention, Karen. I got scrunchies and I scrunched it up. But we had, people here. We had an outdoor fire pit going, and that's how I did that. So that's Thanksgiving, but I wanted to show you that. So you all know how I love a vest because it adds layers, it adds warmth, it adds style. So if you like vests, and again, my goal is to give you tons of ideas. You guys take the 2 or 3 that work for you. The trend that I'm seeing out in vest world is the longer ones. And I don't have a longer one. So I grabbed this today. I love it. This was also at Nordstrom. I only had time to go to one store today. And I had a return over there that I had to get off my charge. So there you go. But this has like the zipper on the bottom that, gives you that extra good roomy fit. And personally, when I add something new to my wardrobe, I tend to start with black, only because it'll be more versatile. So if I really like this, I might go into, one of my better colors, maybe rust or something like that. But so many of you on the poll said that you really wanted tips for casual, elevated at leisure wear. And I think vests give you that. The other thing I love about a vest is you can get a coat over it. So that's one of my signature looks this time of year, because I can go out to dinner, take the coat off, still have the vest on. It just gives you that extra versatility. I have a whole little story coming up on some vests and athleisure wear that I'll get to. So how am I doing on time here? Oh, we're doing okay. So we talked about the vest. Winter white we talked about, and I'm going to come back to that in a moment. So that's number 5 on our list. Number 6 is sock booties and boot socks. Did any of you guys get our email last week? We sent an email out that promoted our gift certificates. We do have some wonderful packages this season, but we also put together a holiday gift guide. It was the first time we did it. We had a lot of fun with it. And big shout out to Sarah, because Sarah did one of the categories and I did. And Sarah told me about, well, she didn't tell me about them. I read it on her list. These UGG boot socks. Sarah loved these, bought 2 pairs for me. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. But where are my boots that I had on today? I live in these little Uggs, these little lug-soled boots, love them. And I go from no socks to the no see socks, and then I'm freezing. So I am totally pumped about these socks. So thank you, Sarah. And they're on our gift giving list. They weren't very expensive. They were a good price. And I went with the cream. Okay, again, when I'm building this new winter white palette. Everybody's got to have a hobby, people. My hobby is building out my cream palette for the year. But I grabbed that, and then I wear a lot of the gray. And I also hike a lot and I'm out with my dog a lot. So I'm just so excited about this purchase. Thank you, Sarah. And it also goes with my new gloves very nicely. Thank you very much. So that was that. And what was my next thing? Oh, and the boot socks. Whoop. Oh, I don't even have them down here. You guys have seen them. The boot socks, they grab you by the ankle. And what I love about them this time of year is, you know, when you're wearing crop pants, so like the red crop that I showed, or even the ones you can't see what I have on, we'll have to twist the camera next time. Sarah, make a note of that. They just look so elegant. So sock boots, you've heard us talk about them before, but I couldn't not put on that on the list because I'm trying to give you casual. If I had two boots that I had to wear right now, it would be, these are my casual go-to. And the dressy Stuart Weitzman sock boots. Also, because you know I'm a great shopper, I went right, when I went to Nordstrom, I went right to the sales rack. It is in my blood. I cannot do anything other than go to the sales rack immediately. And I have been looking for hunter boots. Look what I scored. Totally adorable. Look at the red. Hello, gray. And for my petite friends out there, a little bit of a lift. And if you're short and you can't wear the tall hunter boots, these are for you. So they're the only ones. The woman, I was obsessed, not gonna lie, totally crazy. I felt like a little candy cane was going on here. I'm like, all my gray, just got a blast of red. Wait till you see what I'm gonna show you in a minute. And I've got the winter white going on there. So anyway, I hit the sales rack and she said these were a return from last year. Unbelievable. So and these were under $50 on the sales rack, and they're hunter. I can wear these all summer. I can wear them now. Awesome. Okay, I digress. That wasn't on my list. So the last one is the Luxe loungewear. So let me quickly go through this. We go a little bit longer on these programs. Can I get 5 minutes to show you, and then we'll go on with the rest of the program. We were a little late getting on because of the tech difficulty. Oop, my little chain is not doing what it's supposed to do. So what I wanted to show you was, we just got back from Canyon Ranch. Amazing. We went on a trip there. Sarah was with me, and I needed to really up my loungewear game. So back to the cream. I got these little, this is all Gap. I got these little pants, and this is what I mean about the vest. This is my new way to wear a vest. Do you see the sweater vest? And then I really needed some new, yoga type thing. So this is just like a red little t-shirt, and I put it on under the white with the tan. You see that? The tan, the cream, and the red. And then I got this red sweater as well. And now you're seeing how great the hunter boots are gonna go with this. I have white jeans. I don't have white pants. And then, just a sweater. I love sweaters that you can wear with a vest, to show that. And then if you look at this whole color story, isn't that pretty? And that's how I packed. And I have this little cream coat that goes with it. Again, my winter white story. And then number 7 is loungewear. And I have a dog. You guys all know I have a dog. This is Gap, and this has been all over the internet. A lot of the celebrities, this is their cashmere cotton. It goes in the wash. So I have not taken this off, but this is what I mean about the Luxe. It's the wider leg. Just great. So literally I brought those pieces with me, and I have not, I wore them. I was really casual all weekend after Thanksgiving, and I had this on 2 of the days. I had it on with a vest. I had it on with a puffer coat. I had it on with my sneakers. Where are they? My fun sneakers. So the Gap, ladies and gentlemen, the Gap. And I have some of my higher end clients buying the cashmere luxury stuff. And with a dog in the house, there's no way that I can wear that stuff. And there's no way I'm going to keep her off my lap when I'm watching Netflix on Friday night. So there you have it. All right. We are at a little after 7:30. I hope that I achieved my goal of giving you all a couple of ideas. Those of you that are already in insiders, Monday is we're going to do a deep dive on accessories. That is going to be the topic. So again, another word on the program, and then I'm going to bring up a couple of women that are already in the program. What it includes, again, $24.99 a month. You probably spend that more than that a month on clothes. You're going to learn how to shop in your closet. You're going to save time and energy getting the links. You never have to worry about missing a call. There's women, because we have a woman in the program that teaches classes every Monday night, but she watches the replay. So you get the 1 hour teaching with me and Sarah, which includes 30 minutes, just like what you saw here. We go a little bit deeper. It's a little bit more casual than a live show. You get Q&A, and we have it figured out so that we have those questions. All people can put them in the chat, and Sarah has got it organized. We have gone from 7 to 8 for 3 months. We've kept it on time, and nobody's left without getting their question answered. You get the shopping links, the replay, the Facebook group. But if you're not on Facebook, that's okay. You don't have to participate in that. But you get all that for $24.99. There's no membership portal. You don't have to worry about any of that. The only two pieces of communication are email, because you guys told us that was the easiest way to communicate with you, and the Facebook group. And the people in there are having a blast. So I encourage people to do it, but you don't have to do that. And why are we doing this now? Technology has caught up. People are asking us for group programs that are not quite as intense as 90 days. 90 days isn't going anywhere because people love that too. But this is for people that have already gone through 90 days, that want that consistent refresh. Or you guys have been on the live show and you love it, and you want a new experience, which we're going to give you. It's going to be Q&A, interaction. You'll get a lot of my time, a lot of Sarah's time. And also it just allows us to build a really cool new community, which is really exciting. I'm an entrepreneur. I definitely an entrepreneur. I need to keep things moving forward and fresh. And this is definitely what we landed on. So Maria and Sarah will get all that in the chat. Any questions, you know where to find us. But now what I'd like to do is bring up a couple of our lovely insiders. So who are we going to start with, Sarah? I see. Let me start with Lisa Livens. I said your name right, Lisa. It only took me 2 years. Lisa, Maria, can you take her off camera? Off mute. Hello, Lisa. Oh, she's got her scarf on. You look so pretty, and I love the red. So Lisa jumped into the group pretty quickly. Can you share what your favorite part of the group is?
There are so many things that I'm enjoying. I love the sense of community and the spirit of women who are coming from all different ages and stages and places and climates. But as we've had small breakout groups to introduce ourselves and to share goals, and posted ideas for outfits or questions for each other on the Facebook group, it's built a real sense of connection and camaraderie. And for me, where I am in my season of life, to have women that are enjoying putting some focus on their look and confidence and bringing out of our homes, or even staying at home. But for me, I'm going to work wanting to feel my best and radiate who I want to be, both internally, but having my kind of pull together self, putting my best foot forward every day. And that's been really, really inspirational. And it's been something I've looked forward to each time we've gotten together.
Oh, Lisa, thank you so much. So Lisa's also one of our ambassadors in the program. So Lisa and Karen, I'm going to bring Karen up in a moment. These two lovely ladies have also offered to be, or I actually asked them because I knew they were the two to ask, and they're in that group and they keep it going, and it has just been really, really great. And I think what people really wanted, and one of the reasons, thank you, Lisa, for sharing that, is there's just so much craziness in the world. Like if you have that 1 hour on your calendar for the month that you know you're coming together, and Lisa referenced, we have breakout groups, so we're able to put you in breakout groups with 2 or 3 other people. We give you a question, to chat about. Next Monday, I'll be all about accessories. We have a fun little exercise to do. And then you come back and you really feel it. And we have people from all over the country in this program. So it's kind of cool to hear what they're up to as well. But Lisa, thank you so much. Thank you. So next we're going to bring Karen up, our other ambassador. Hello, Karen. Come on up. And again, Sarah is we do have a cheat sheet tonight. So if you missed, I was going pretty fast on my presentation, but Sarah's going to do that. We'll also get some of the links to the clothes that I mentioned in the Facebook group on Friday. We're going to focus on Dressing Well Insiders tonight, but the cheat sheet and also the offer. And again, if you do join tonight, the first 4 people to join, and Sarah's getting the link in, we're open for business, we'll get those 4 gloves, which are pretty awesome, $25 value. And everyone that joins by midnight on Friday will go into a drawing for 2 virtual sessions, which are really fantastic. Okay, Karen. So what would you say to somebody that's on the fence about joining? What have you really loved about the program, and why do you think other people would enjoy it as well? Whoop, she's on mute, Maria.
And I'm trying to figure out which Karen it is.
Oh,
There's
it's
some
Karen
without a
with the
last
red
name
scarf.
here.
Wave, Karen. Sorry about that, Maria.
Okay, so I see you right there.
I see her right in front of me, but I have no idea where she is on your screen.
Okay, good.
Oh, there she is. Hello, Karen from New
Hey.
Hampshire. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm kind of casual, but I was skiing today. And you can still look good while you're skiing.
You always look good, and your wardrobe is to beat the band. So talk a little bit about why you like being on the inside with us, and what would you say to somebody that's considering it?
I found the 90 days very helpful, and I also found that it was easy to fall away. And so for me, it adds an additional piece of accountability, and it continues to inspire me, particularly in the Facebook group, because somebody will do something that I get an idea from, or it'll encourage me to actually take action. So I think that's the piece of, and I'm more than a certain age, more than you are, but I want to be tastefully dressed and I want to look put together, even though so much of my life is casual. And this group really has helped to keep me inspired and keep me on track.
Awesome. Karen, thank you so much. And again, thank you and Lisa for really keeping us going over there. All right, we're going to go pretty fast because I got a couple more awesome women to get up here. How about Adrian Twig? Where's Adrian? Oh, this is like a treasure hunt for poor Maria. I have no idea. I'm only seeing myself and a couple people on the screen here. I don't even know. I definitely see Jane Matson. I see Lisa and Karen.
I'm here.
Lori Purdy. Hi,
somewhere.
Lori. Okay, so Adrian. You got Adrian, Maria? There she is. Hi, Adrian. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you.
Well, thank you for agreeing to come on tonight. So what are you enjoying most about the group?
I love to see the different ideas that everybody posts. And I have to tell you, I was very spoiled. My best friend in Boston introduced me to Sarah because she had been through a session with Sarah. And I live in Oregon, but we went to visit her in Boston, and she said, "Oh, you have to meet Sarah." So I scheduled a session with Sarah, and so we spent all afternoon at Nordstrom, and it was absolutely fabulous. And I love that I can send a text or send a quick message and say, "Okay, I'm thinking about this and this. What do you think?" And she gets back to me and gives me so many great ideas. And it has been so fun in my community here with my girlfriends here, that the conversations and the ideas that it has sparked. And we do Friday night cocktails most every week. we all get together. There's about 6 or 8 of us that get together, and it is so fun because people will walk in and say, what do you think? I heard you talking about this, and what do you think about this? And we just have so many great conversations and new ideas. And Sarah introduced me to colors that I would have thought, oh, I cannot wear that, or I can't put this and that together. And they are absolutely gorgeous. So it has been wonderful. One of the best investments in myself that I've made.
Oh, thank you so much. And Adrian, we've never met because you were referred in by Terry Bradley, another one of our 90
Yes.
gals. That's a really big part of our community. Love Terry. But we do have gift certificates for this program. And also if anybody, we do see a lot of people that fly in here. It's because we've been around for so long. And we have people that we worked with many years ago that will come back here on vacation in the summer or whatever. And set up an appointment. So thank you for sharing that. And Adrian, very nice to meet you. It's the first time I've actually met you, but I see how active you were. I picked people that were active in that Facebook group. So thank you for sharing and keeping the energy high. Everybody's been
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Okay, I'm looking at Jane Matson. So let's bring Jane up next. Hi, Jane. Oh, there she is. Okay, you're on mute, Jane. Oh, you're still on mute. Maria's got to unmute you.
Oh, I think that's where now I'm unmuted, right?
Yep, unmuted. Hi,
Oh,
Jane.
good. Hi there. So good to see you, Mary Lou, and Sarah too. Well, I'll give you the condensed version. Save money. You know, one of the things I had said to Mary Lou about why to save money, because I got off the little track about those principles, and I needed to get back because I wasn't sort of happy with what I had to choose from. So saving money. The same thing what everyone's talking, the community. And if you love clothes, if you love fashion, this is the group to belong to. You learn something every single time. And I look forward to it all the time. And so the first thing that I think of, I was going to an event, Mary Lou, the event that you and I were at, and I was like, what do I wear? And oh, then my boots were too short. And I first thought, oh, I need to send a picture to Sarah. That was my first thought of like, she's going to tell me which boot to wear. So it's a great group.
Feedback in the group. So when Jane posts a picture in the group, Karen or Lisa are there to weigh in, other people are, and then Sarah and I are in that group a lot too. So part of that group is that you can get that kind of feedback, which is really important. And a lot of times say, I'm going to a wedding, should I wear this shoe with this dress? Say, like 5 people say, no, definitely that shoe. And if we see it being a little tricky, we'll jump in and say, this is why that shoe is the better choice. But for the most part, you guys take care of it. You're also, Jane just said it, if you love clothes, it is an awesome Monday night once a month. And the Facebook group keeps it alive. Jane, thank you so much. You've been in our world for a long time too.
Yes.
And we've got one more person and then we're going to open it up for Q&A. Are we still over on Facebook? I don't even know if we're still on Facebook. If we are, let's do one more question and then anybody that is on Facebook that wants to come over for the Q&A, we'll do 10 minutes of Q&A over here. Happy to do that. We do that every time we have one of these longer events with guests on with us. So the last person is Fran. There's Fran. Hi, Fran. How are you? I feel like I know you too. I mean, I've never met you, but I feel like I know you because
I feel the same.
All the conversation. Yes.
That's the power of this group. It's just you start getting to know each other and you've never met, but there's something about this, the way we're kind of vulnerable and everyone kind of, lets others know what they struggle with and you come up with solutions. And it's just a fun, safe place. And I really enjoy it. So I feel the same way, Mary Lou.
So why did you decide to join, Fran?
Mostly because I love to appear polished. I love to feel good in what I'm wearing and how I present. And I think this group allows you to have perspective on what's in style and how to shop your closet and use what you have to really, not go out and just buy new things, but to use the principles that allow you to put things together without spending a lot of money. I think, understanding how you can utilize it and just feel confident. It's made all the difference in the world for me just to watch and to be part of it.
Oh, thank you so much, Fran. And yes, when we started this group, and again, we have been thinking about it for about a year, and we got serious about it this summer, and then we kicked it off in September with a founding member group, a cohort that we could really kind of put it together in real time and get their feedback. And even the shopping links, we were on the fence, like, do we include them? And all of you guys were like, yes. So we put those in. So there was a lot that this group did to get it to the point. And we were going to launch this in January, but we were ready. We were ready. And we're like, it's Christmas. This is a gift you give yourself, guys, honest to goodness. $24.99 a month. You're going to be in the company of like-minded others. You're going to get content. And Fran, thank you for speaking to one key principle. The purpose of this group is to spark new ideas from what you already own and then give you the right pieces to add, like you just saw me do. You might want to add a vest. You might want to add, maybe not the sneakers that I have, but a sneaker that you like, a boot that you like, a color that resonates with you, but you're going to get the inspiration. I always call it MIA, motivation, inspiration and accountability is what we deliver on. And at the end of the day, people come for the content, but they stay for the community. And I am having a blast watching these women support one another in such a healthy and vibrant way. So Fran, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I'm just going to keep going. If Facebook is still on, hi everybody over at Facebook. If you want to jump over,
They are still on.
or Sarah is sending those links. I can't see anything on the screen tonight. When I do it on Zoom, I can't see the way I can see on Facebook. But we're here. We've got 10 more minutes. We saved 1 hour to do this program tonight. Happy to take any questions. And again, I'll just do, one more pitch, because that's what tonight is about, is really launching this awesome program. And we are so happy that we're able to bring it to you a month ahead of schedule. It's a great Christmas present, holiday present to give to yourself. $24 a month, $249 for the year. Put your credit card in. It's an automatic charge. Again, we invested in all the back end to make this a really awesome experience. We looked at a big membership portal and we said, people are going to be annoyed by that. You're going to have to remember a password. None of that. Next Monday, the women that are in the program right now got an email yesterday, gave them, you're on the inside with us. You're going to get to know a lot about us. You're going to get to know what's going on here and what's coming up. And then it was a reminder, next week is accessories. Bring your favorite accessory. That's going to be the breakout, is show how you're going to wear some of these. People love that. We did a little of that on 90 days and people really loved it. Then they're going to get a teaching from me on accessories. Then we're going to open it up to Q&A. So $24.99 a month. Gets you all of that. And one of the reasons why we can do it for that price is because we can allow more people in. The 90-day programs, those have to be small because you're getting the one-on-one stylist. And when we're bringing you through a process, this is no homework unless you want homework. It's come as you are. We like the cameras on because we are doing the interactive stuff, but there's no judgment. I'm even a lot more relaxed, quite honestly, in that format, because when I do this, it's like out in the world. The Zoom is very private. It's only for the people that are in it. You get the replay, you get the links. It's an awesome program. And again, if you join tonight, by midnight, the first 4 people, I think these hot pink ones are going to go first. I've got brown. Mine are brown, which I love. Brown is my color. We've got 4 gloves, and anyone that joins by Friday at midnight will be entered to win one of 2 signature virtual, not the minis, like a full-blown virtual consult that are valued at $450. Okay, so Sarah, do you want to come on camera with me and ask, is there questions in the chat? I can't see the chat. I don't even know how many people are on here. Maria, how do you suggest we do the Q&A? Do you want to just unmute people? Does anybody have a question? Do you want to raise your hand and ask a question? Do you want to put it in the chat? If they're in the chat, Sarah can feed them to me. Or Maria, you can feed them to me. We're getting right up on 8 o'clock. So how about we do 2 or 3 questions and then let people call it a day. Any questions, Maria? I hear it type. Does anybody?
That's Sarah. I don't see any questions in the chat right now. Let me scroll through really quickly.
Okay, I don't think I was asking people to put them in, but does anybody have a question that they just want to raise their hand? Jane has a question. Maria, can you unmute Jane? Jane has a question.
She should be able to unmute herself.
I'm unmuted now. So Mary Lou, I have to ask, because I thought it was so gorgeous. So the dress that you wore for Thanksgiving, because that dress is one of those unique dresses. Where would you have bought that dress?
I got that at a boutique many years ago. So yeah, I know it's a winner. I don't wear it too much, but every time I wear it, it is a winner.
It is a winner. Well,
yeah.
And yeah, look boutique.
That brings up, some of the dressing well philosophy. So many of you have gone through our 90-day program. You've been private clients. We also have the video. Don't forget about the videos. Those are, anyone in Insiders can purchase those at any time. But one of our shopping things is when you really get those closets organized, and we do in the Insiders where, I'm trying to touch on every part of our methodology, which is organization, shopping, size, building your base, accessories. But when you talk about shopping, when you get really clear on your colors and your styles, you can hop on a deal like that. That was an expensive dress. No, but it was like a treat for me. I always say my husband goes golfing on vacation. I go shopping. I have more to show for my money than he does at the end of the day, but I treat myself. Lisa, I remember you treated yourself to that gorgeous jacket when you were away in Annapolis last year. So that is one of the lessons of our system, is that we bargain shop as well. Fashion's where you find it. But when you see something like that and there's a place for it in your wardrobe, it's a really great feeling to be able to do that. But thank you. I wasn't even going to post that photo. I wore that to a friend's giving with some mom friends, and my husband's like, "You look great." And he's like, "I think that's a good post. I've got him trained." And I almost didn't post it, and people just loved it. So thank you so much, Jane. And you saw what I did with it. I put it with tall boots that were flat. I can wear that with high boots. I can wear it with a vest and make it look very different. So it's not about a ton of stuff. It's about what you have and how do you combine it. And as Fran said so well, this is a feeling. This is how you feel. I think Adrienne said it as well. It's like, how are you feeling when you leave the house? And that dress also fits me. It's very comfortable. So that's also part of what we coach and talk about. Okay, anybody else have a question? I don't think we did. We didn't really say put questions in the chat. Yes, Adrienne. I see Adrienne, and you're off mute. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, are you muted? Nope. Okay.
I put this in the chat, but also I'm really struggling to find vests. We live outside of Eugene, Oregon, and you would think here being cooler, I mean, you can find like the Patagonia and that type of vest, which I have a couple, but I'd like to have a couple that are either dressy or casual. You can go either way with them. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I can go 2 hours north to Portland, but what are your suggestions for places to shop for vests?
Yeah, well, I get some of my vests at places like Dick's and Sporting Good, and some of my favorite like hiking vests have come from trips like Seattle where I can get that. But honestly, you guys are gonna laugh, and those of you that are on Insiders saw me show this. Macy's is crazy good for I think I got what I can't. Oh, I got this at Lord and Taylor. Let's have a moment. Let's have a moment of silence for Lord and Taylor. I got this at Lord and Taylor a long time ago, but it's Michael Kors. And it's just fun. I don't wear it a whole bunch, but it's fake. Macy's, I don't have any of these down there. This is a different kind of vest. Certainly, this is like this is a short sweater vest. This is Gap. And I don't have any down here to show you, but I've gotten some really cool ones at consignment stores. But go online and just do a search. But I remember, I think it was Anna. I don't know if Anna's on the call tonight, but Anna just posted in the group that she got a really cool. There's a couple of you that have found some really great vests. I think vests are just easy. They hide weight. they give you, when I'm at my desk all day, they give you that mobility. And again, it's that layer and it's a way to add color. So if you're playing with like an all navy wardrobe, all black wardrobe, I wear a lot of black. But when you get like a green, like for me, olive green's a good color. When I do olive green on black, and then of course I have olive green booties, of course I do. And then even if you can throw like a army print or something that's got the green and the black, like I have a crossbody bag, you know what I mean? So you can start to grab a vest, play with it with what you have. And I'm always tickled and delighted when I have an accessory like a crossbody bag that I hadn't been wearing. And then all of a sudden it all comes together. So go through your closet, Adrienne, make a list, find some vests, and then really play with them and never cut those tags until you're 100%. And going back to the dress that Jane remarked, like those purchases you can't return. You can't, but that's why I love the Gap. I love Dick's. I really do. I get a lot of.
I'm gonna have to check Dick's. I hadn't thought about that, but I've been to Macy's and I went to JCPenney's and all of the regular mall stores and hadn't found anything, but we have a Dick's locally, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. Thank you.
Yeah. And TJ Maxx and Marshalls also are great sources. Okay, one more, and then we're going to call it a night. But thank you guys all for coming. It's always an exciting night around here when we spend all this time, months, really months, planning and talking and making sure we have it right. Sarah, I see Sarah, and I didn't see you before. Thank you, Sarah. You were over on Face Group. And when we do the Zooms, I really can't see, so I apologize if I was a little wonky with the Q&A and the Facebook, but it's just an exciting time for us when we really feel like what we do best is serve all of you, women who want the really everyday style, easy stuff. And this is all about joy. And the new platform, the new program allows us to bring community in. For 3 years on Facebook, I was having a one-way conversation. And now we can bring you in, and it's just, as you heard from the women who shared, the style and the fashion is the fun part, but getting to know other people and hearing, like, I just loved hearing Adrienne speak. She's from Seattle. How cool is that? She's getting together with her girlfriends and they're talking about fashion. So you're going to hear and learn about other regions of the country. And Kathy Duan, I don't see Kathy tonight, but Kathy's from Florida. There's a picture of her in that Facebook group. Did you guys see that with the black dress? I can't stop looking at it. Kathy's in her 70s, looks like $1 million. And she took her a little time to get on the Facebook, but now she's in there and she's contributing, and seeing her so polished. She went through the 90-day program as well. It allows us to stay connected to all of you when before we couldn't. We graduated people from the program, and then a lot of people went back on Facebook, but again, I couldn't interact like this, like that I can now. So thank you all for being on this extraordinary journey with us. 3 years ago today, if you ever told me I was going to be on Facebook teaching our core curriculum, I would have told you were nuts. And here we are 3 years later, not only still going strong, but having programs that we teach online now. So thank you all for that. All right. Any other questions, or it's getting a little bit late here?
We have a couple.
Oh, okay. I can still go if you guys want to stay on. I don't mind tonight at all. This is a fun night.
We have Yvonne was
Hello,
asking, what
Yvonne.
item should you wear to a casual work Christmas party?
Say that one more time, Maria.
What one item should you wear to a casual work Christmas party?
I say black pants with a colorful top. Like that. With maybe some, I didn't even show you my bling box. I have a little bling box here to show you. Maybe with a fun necklace. Interesting, right? Green.
That's pretty.
Yeah. So maybe something like that. It's still festive. It fits, but it's not over the top. Okay. Next question.
Thank you.
We have another one?
Oh, and I think the next question might have gotten answered. Somebody was asking where you had gotten the black sweater with the silver, and somebody had answered it was at Nordstrom. So I'm not sure if you had anything different to say about that.
This is a very lightweight, silky, probably polyester, but isn't that pretty? Didn't it look great with those pants? Yeah. And this also is, you know, I always look at this stuff. It's a little shorter in the sleeves because a lot of times you can't wear these things when they're really, really long. Okay. All right. Anybody else? Any more? Yvonne, did you have a question? Nope.
I think that's it.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for showing up. Again, if you join the program, we have an awesome program planned. Our December program is next Monday night. And then our live show will be back in 2024. We're going to a quarterly format, and we've got some new bells and whistles that we're working out for that program as well. So we're not going anywhere, but we're definitely going to be taming that down a bit so that we can put more energy into this new program now that we know that it works. So thank you to all of our founding members, and thank you to all of our new folks. Hello, Mary Jane Brady. I just saw you pop on my screen. You always look so lovely. So that's it. You know where to find me with questions, and I hope to see you guys, a few more people on the inside with us. It would be our pleasure to serve you in this new way. All right. Good night, everybody.